Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here in South Bay at Hope Connections for our virtual open house. You could have chosen to be anywhere, but you chose to be right here with us at this time, in this moment, and you made the right choice. Well, we wanted to do something a little different. We originally wanted to open up our doors to the community and invite you in so that you can get an understanding who Hope Connection is and what it is that we do here in our community. Among all of the services we provide at Hope Connection, such as problem solving, housing navigation, rapid rehousing, transitional housing, and our newest one, Ready to Rise, over 250 youth has accessed those resources and the services coming through those doors. We've served a diverse range of youth aging between 18 and 24. However, since partnering with the Department of Probation, we now are able to serve youth beginning at the ages of 15. In the next few minutes, you're going to hear more about Ready to Rise. But first, I want you to hear from some of our awesome, creative, and intellectual team members here at Hope Connection. They will talk more about some of the programs that we have here to offer and some of the things that we do, and even walk you through some of the processes as we go through and figure out what services best fit your needs.
Hi, welcome to Sanctuary Hope.
Hi, my name is Kayla and I have an appointment.
Okay, I'm gonna just do a quick screening with you. Do you have a cough or a fever?
No.
Any underlying conditions?
No.
Are you sneezing?
No.
Okay, so you can go ahead and wait downstairs and I'll go ahead and take your temperature.
Alright, thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
What you can do is you can just sign in. And what's your name again?
Kayla.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take your temperature to make sure we're all good. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs and meet with our problem solving coach. I received your ID and social security over email along with your application. So we're all good with that. So I'm gonna take you here to meet with Isaiah Williams, your problem solving coach. So you could go ahead and take a seat right there.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, Isaiah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, how are you?
Doing great. So problem solving is a way for Tay youth to get help with maintaining stable housing. The goal is to make sure that they are housed either permanently or temporarily, and the goal is to make sure that they are safe. That could mean that there are funds given to help them with rent for a month, or that there's a way to help them with groceries for a week. But the goal is to make sure that they're able to sustain themselves and that they're stable.
At this point, I need rent assistance. I already have a job, but it's too early for me to get paid. I recently got this job because my unemployment was not enough.
Well, that's great. We are able to help you. Through the conversation, we would be able to find out what exactly your mom is needing. And since you started a new job, doesn't mean that you're not working. You just haven't had your first paycheck as of yet. So in that moment, your mom may want rent money, and we can help with rent for that, for that month. And the goal, like I said, is for you to sustain yourself after working and learning how to budget and allocate your own money to pay your own bills. But if anything, I'm always here to help with anything else that you may need. I thrive when a need is fulfilled, and in this case, the need to keep Black and brown youth off the streets and to make sure that they're safe. And at Sanctuary of Hope, we do our best to make that happen.
First of all, Kayla, thank you for taking time to share what's going on in your life with me. I understand that you're going through a hard time. but I'm glad that you've come to us. Over 4,200 youth in LA County have gotten access to homeless services by taking this first step. So I'm glad that you're here because my team is excited to work with you and help you stabilize. As an access center, we can provide you so many different services, but first, it's going to be important for us to see if you require emergency services. We can connect you to a shelter, we can connect you to interim housing. If you require mental health services, we can connect you with a mental health professional. There's so much we can do. We can also help you find stable employment. In addition to finding stable employment, we can connect you to other services that will help you stabilize. But connecting you to permanent housing is another thing that we do. So we're gonna take this triage tool first. And this triage tool will let us know a little bit more information about your experience and how we can successfully intervene and provide comprehensive services to you. You'll learn about rapid rehousing, housing navigation, interim/bridge housing, and other community opportunities. We're excited to connect you to them.
I'm on social media. I'm online every day, and I want to take advantage of every resource online. Where can I go to find out more?
Okay, great. So the first app that I think that you definitely need, the What I Need app. The WIN app has been so helpful for me. They have diverse resources on there. And we actually operate an Instagram page. And the name of that Instagram page, if you're on Instagram, cool. And if you are active on Instagram, you should definitely check out 2 Instagram pages that are extremely helpful. The first one is at Youth Access Center. They provide diverse resources that I think you can benefit from. And the second is at the Sanctuary of Hope, LA. The second Instagram I want to share with you is at Sanctuary of Hope, LA. They offer fantastic resources, and you may find some housing and employment resources on there for you too.
Now, the Ready to Rise program, you will receive mentorship, life coaching, individuals and family counseling, college access and retention, and financial assistance in some cases, just to name a few. Now, what I like most about it is you do not have to come connected with the probation system. You can engage in these services on their own, and long as they're 15 to 18 years of age and they have the permission of their parent or guardian.
Hello.
Hi.
Here is my assessment.
Thank you. Let me look this over. Okay, perfect. So from what I can see, you're actually eligible for our prevention program.
Okay, what is a prevention program?
So our prevention program is working with youth ages 15 to 24 who are all at risk for justice involvement or vulnerable to justice involvement. And we try to show them there's different opportunities in life. We try to show them about college education. We try to teach them different entrepreneurship skills. Just try to teach them different paths of life.
Okay, so what is the diversion program?
So diversion is for those who have already been involved with the justice system, and we basically provide opportunity to, instead of for them going to jail, they can work with us through our program, and we can write a letter to the courts and make work with the lawyers and the judges to basically kind of offer them another way of doing things.
Awesome. So one question about my assessment. I saw that there's a question about a library card. I don't have one, but why is that needed?
So I can actually help you get one. We can work on it together. Now that the libraries are doing everything online, you can totally apply for a library card online. We encourage a lot of our youth to get library cards just because of the fact that you can actually complete your high school diploma with everything online through the library. They have job training courses using Linda, and it actually links into your LinkedIn, and it's completely free to use if you use your library card. If not, it's about $20+ a month. And they also have like free language training programs, so if you need help learning a language or have family that need help learning English, you can use a library card for that as well.
Awesome. Can you tell me about your other program?
Sure. Some of the other programs we offer are called our Money Path. I kind of mentioned it earlier. We have an entrepreneurship skills program. We're basically creating a program that teaches you how to be a commercial drone pilot operator. We have one that also teaches you the skills of how to operate and manage different vending machines. We have another program called We All Can. It's for you and your family if they need help kind of getting enrolled in different educational or vocational services. We have that as well. And then we have a Freedom to Speak, which is our therapy program. And we can actually go see if Gail's in our office right now. She's in charge of that.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes, come in. Hi, hello, come on.
I need mental health assistance with my anxiety, and I was wondering if therapy would be right for me.
Oh, sure, that is a great question. So first of all, welcome to our Hawthorne office. We have 2 offices. So office here in Hawthorne for clients who live closer to this area, and then we have an office 4003 West Adams. We see clients over there too for those who feel that Adams is closer. And then we also offer teletherapy sessions as well. So if you can't make it to Hawthorne or to Adams, we can meet by phone, and it has been working out great. But I'm glad you're here. So let me just tell you what to expect once you start. Commonly, the clients who are referred to me are referred through Sanctuary of Hope staff, and they do a marvelous job in referring clients. They are very attentive. The staff is so supportive, and they're so insightful. They know when to refer, and sometimes participants just say, I need mental health, or I want counseling services. So I get the referral. I make contact almost immediately, within 24 hours at least. And I will call, introduce myself to our participants, and I let them know, here my availability, what's your availability, and I do my best to make sure that I work with their schedule. So I let them know too that the first session is not a typical first session, that it's more like an intake. So it's a time where I'm writing a lot of notes because I am getting to know them, asking questions about symptoms. What's your view of the problem? Why did you consider therapy now at this place in your life? And so it is really about them getting to know me, building a strong relationship. It is so important that they feel supported and that they can trust me. It's always about the participant. So if you start with me, it's about you. It's about your agenda. So for a whole hour, you get to be heard, never judged, fully accepted, and being able to talk without, filters. This time, this room is just made for you. So that's what you can experience. Oh, this is really important too. Everything you share, it stays here, but there are limits sometimes to what I cannot share. But I can talk about that when you start, right? Everyone understands it, and no one has a problem with that. I got to make sure you're safe, and I got to make sure others are safe. And that's the only time when I have to share. Any other question that you have for me?
Awesome. Will I need insurance?
That is a great question. Not if you are a participant coming through Sanctuary of Hope. Now, let me tell you, our participants, they get to get free counseling service, free mental health services. So if our clients are struggling with something as severe as like a major depressive episode, they could be in a crisis, or something like, I want to get married, Miss Gail, and I want premarital counseling. It's all free. It's all free. And I get to see you weekly or bi-monthly, whatever you decide. So that is a really good question. Now, let me add this. Sometimes people think that I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm a licensed marriage family therapist. So there are times when I need to collaborate with additional services. Sometimes participants say, Ms. Gail, this is great. Talking to you is great, but I think I need a little more support. I might need meds. Okay. So I do not prescribe medication. I am not a psychiatrist, but there are times when participants, they do need medical insurance to be able to be connected to a psychiatrist. And then there are times too where we connect with other resources when a client does not have insurance. so that they can still get some meds and be assessed to be on some type of antidepressant or anti-anxiety medication. But I collaborate with psychiatrists. I love that part of the work too. It's like a treatment team, a team of support, and we do that all for you to make sure you're okay. Yes, you can give me a call. So if you are a participant, if you are a part of any of our programs through Sanctuary of Hope, you can reach out to me. Area code 323-205-5392. 323-205-5392. That's how you can reach me.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you came by.
I am too.
Hello.
Oh, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Just reading one of my favorite books, 48 Laws of Power. Just touching up, I guess. So what are you in for today?
So I'm here because I need housing.
Oh, you need housing. Well, here at Sanctuary of Hope, we'll be able to help you with that. We also have a lot of other things that we can help you with here. This, as you can see, we're inside of the one of the buildings or sections for the access. So here we have the computers, have a small library for you, as well as other people who can help you in here, like Douglas and Lulu, and a lot of other people. So when you get to me, I take over transitional as well as life coaching. So before you come to me, it would be good that you had a plan in mind that you want to actually put in play. And part of my job here is to help you get there. So I'll be handling finding you a job, giving you life skills, also sharpening up any other skills that would help empower you to get to where you need to be in life. So yeah, that's what I do here. Do you have any other questions that you want to ask me?
What is your favorite quote from the book?
Favorite quote from the book. 48 Laws of Power, and that would be know thyself. That way, if you know yourself, you know who you are in life and how you need to move forward to get to where you want to be.
Hi, I'm Steph. I'm the new housing navigator here at Sanctuary Hope.
So what is a housing navigator?
Yeah, so if we were to work together, we're going to work on maintaining and sustaining permanent housing. That could look different from case to case, so we could sit down and look at what barriers might be in your way that are keeping you from permanent housing, so we can sit down and create a budget to see what it is that you can realistically afford. We can see ways in which we can increase your income. We can look at your credit to see how we can fix that if that is an issue. I can also give you resources to different mental and physical health needs that you might need. We can even sit down and search for and look at different places that are for rent and learn how to apply, and I can assist you in becoming better educated in what it is to be a good tenant. And in that whole time, I'm going to be advocating for you to make sure that you need whatever it is that you need to reach your housing goals.
I heard that you're from the South Bay area. Can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with the South Bay?
Yeah, so like you said, I grew up in the South Bay area. I'm from right here in Hawthorne. I've worked with a lot of the different high schools, middle schools, elementary schools around here, constantly around the youth. So I do know a lot of the struggles and the challenges that the youth in this area can come across. So I get it, and I just want to be able to kind of give back to a lot of the community that helped me in this area. Yeah. So what makes me thrive, I think the number one thing is working with a team. And that's great here because everyone here is super passionate about what they do. They're all great resources, and they're just great personalities to be around. So working on a team definitely makes me thrive.
Okay.
My name is Jeremy Gibson, and I am an intensive case management service worker in collaboration with the Department of Mental Health and the Department of Health Services. I provide self-individualized case management services for referred youth based upon the classification that they meet upon the Department of Mental Health and the Department of Health Services. I provide emergency, temporary, and permanent housing resources, as well as life coaching, health education, and youth education. Treat getting an apartment like getting a job. So you want to dress a certain way. It really depends on the relationship your worker builds with the landlord. Because I know for my case law, I built a relationship with every property owner or landlord at the units that they're at. So it was more so them putting trust into me as the case manager with them giving the opportunity, combined with the youth being positioned right based off the information that I provided them.
Hi, my name is Lawrence Doss. I'm an education coordinator with Los Angeles Unified School District. I work with their homeless education office, and part of my assignment is working with Sanctuary of Hope. And so what I do is I work with our case managers and to make sure that everyone that our case managers that they're working with the housing components, that I'm also helping them at the same time navigate any school related issues. So whether that's enrolling in community college, helping them get access to their transcripts. I do have access to a lot of different systems where I can access those fairly quickly. And also just giving them resources about financial aid, application processes, and also linking them to campus-based programs like the Next Up program, the Guardian Scholar program. So I do that. I get lots of referrals from case managers at the agencies. I also get lots of referrals from school-based counselors through LAUSD. So whether that is, maybe a high school senior, maybe that is, a bunch of different situations. But that's essentially my job, is help link all of our clients to any educational related services.
I hope you all enjoyed what you've seen and really have taken in what you heard. You may know of a young person, or even know someone who may have a young person who is in need of these services we have to offer. It would be remiss of you to have this information and not share with someone who is in need. If you aren't quite sure how to convey this information to someone, you may simply just go to the website info.thesoh.org or www.thesoh.org.